his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, KC.
First down, Kansas City. The ball carried by number 22. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a give on the ground. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. They'll stay on the ground. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4. but usually that's a holding penalty. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Bills have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Viking 18. Check. Hurt.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him at the 35-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 42 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Oh, that's a great job defensively. They know exactly where that 1st down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that 4th down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game.
18 Cardinal.
His drive will start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to... And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Not much. Second and long coming up.
Got it. Ready? Set. Ready? Seven Pirates. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. 2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. 3rd and 9.
Ready? 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He keeps it himself.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, It's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Is good. That ties the game at 7.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Come on, come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They face second down and 7.
Go!
Throwing now from the gun. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Set. Hurt. Set, go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
This is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. His throw left side is complete. 11 yards for number 11 and a 1st down.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, You see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll run on 2nd down. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, KC. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, smash Bronco. Unlock line, unlock, check go.
Now a give up the middle. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Bills 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The ball's out. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it, They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Finding space at the 40. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Bills draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
First and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Finding room at midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. He'll try the right side this time. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Up the middle they go. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Chiefs. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Check. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Throwing right, it's taken in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Set up. Cup 19. Cup 19. Rig alert. Rig alert. Hup.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
They'll look to throw again. They go sideline. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give, he'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one all the way. 86 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. No problem there on the extra point. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And on the ground, they go with their running back. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third down and 9. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught down the field. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, KC. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Chiefs 42, Bills 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Hawk 70.
A
Hawk
7-yard
70.
pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
Let's go now. Warriors 70. Hut.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a give on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Set up. Tiger. 19 Tiger. Seven Pirates. 70 Rangers. Set go.
Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Rocco 80. Panther 60. Panther.
So second down, and they'll run it. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.